was like, how is that not magic? How cool is that? So like just in the second ceremony alone, like I checked off some of my biggest intentions. So the source of my greatest sadness, my disconnection, my disassociation from myself and the world is the fact that I feel like there's magic in the world and I can't connect to it. When I was little, I was very connected to it and I was happy. And as I got older, my dad's very religious, so he stomped that out of me. Kids thought I was weird. I was always told that I was a little too much, so I kind of buried it all. And as I buried it, I got a little sadder, and a little sadder. And during this time, I've been helping other people with all of their sadness, but nobody really noticed how sad I was getting. So as an adult, I've pretty much felt disconnected and alone most of my life. Even though I'm surrounded by friends that I've grown up with, I would be with them and then I would leave, go cry by myself, come back out. No one would notice. So I really, really wanted to find something that would help me feel connected again. And Dan suggested ayahuasca, and I was like, you know what? Maybe it'll work, maybe it won't. To me, it's just another substance. It's like, it's a hallucinogen. Like, where could the magic really be in that? But maybe it'll help me think differently. So I'll give it a whirl. So I didn't really, honestly, entirely believe in it. I had no idea what I was getting into. I was pretty neutral about it. Very little research done about it at all. And then the first night I had minor kind of little things like, let's see, I had a tiny talk with my inner child, but I can do that without ayahuasca. I felt a shiver go up my arm, but that happens to me. I thought I heard a whisper, but I don't know if that was real or not. And then a rock rolled in my hand. It was a flat rock, so it shouldn't have rolled, and it went like that. And I was like, whoa, that was cool. I love that. All right, cool. So the second ceremony, it was a more potent mixture. I fully expected to experience some stuff, and I felt nothing. I was super upset because I really wanted to connect to magic, and one of my greatest fears coming in here was, what if I don't feel anything? And there it was, potent mixture. I asked for him to spike it up, and I felt nothing. I was still dealing with the agitation of, like, I hear other people having experiences, and here I am in the Maloka, just looking around, shifting, moving, because I'm not comfortable. I'm bored. And then we got up for our second cup, and I asked him, I was like, so I'm having a problem getting out of my mind. I'm very much still here, just hanging out. So any recommendations? And he said, go to your heart. And I sat down on my mat, and I was like, what does that even mean? I don't know how to go to my heart. And I got super upset, and I started crying on my mat, just frustrated beyond belief. Like, I don't know how to do that. Anytime I hear somebody say, like, where in your body do you feel it? I don't know. I don't feel those things. Like, I feel emotions. I feel when you pinch me. I don't feel like where my heart is. It's just here. So then I literally gave up. I was like, you know what? People are meditating like this. People are meditating sitting up. I'm just going to lay down, and maybe if I take a nap, at least I'll get some rest because I'm really tired. And so I rolled over onto my side into the fetal position and just kind of got comfortable, and then started listening to his Ikaro, and then realized that my body felt kind of warm, like there was like a barrier around it, kind of. And I was like, that's kind of nice. And I just kind of started noticing that my body was moving a little bit. And I was like, in real life, my favorite thing to do is dance. Why don't I just listen to my body and let it move? I don't have to stay still to meditate. I'll do that. And so I let my body move. And then I started being filled with joy and like just filled with so much love. And like, I guess I just felt really connected to everybody in the room. And then I revisited my intentions and I was, all right, my first intention was help me connect to my magic. Second intention was help me unblock my body. And my third intention was to teach me to communicate with spirit. And I thought about it, I was like, this is magic. I'm connected to all of these people. I was able to just like energetically dance around the room. I was able to help somebody who was crying. Like, I was able to breathe in her despair. Like, I breathed it in and it just kept going. Like, I had a second lung reservoir. It felt really, really cold, but I just kept breathing it in. And then eventually, somehow, I hit a capacity. I don't know. And I blew it out and I felt like I was like an ice dragon. Like, I was breathing out ice. And that was kind of exhausting. I realized what I was doing. I was helping her facilitate through her emotions and unstick frozen emotion. And then when I was like, all right, I need a break from that, I started noticing that my hands were doing something. And I was like, what are you guys doing? You're untangling. Oh my gosh. My entire life, when I help people, I've said, it feels like I'm untangling them. I'm untangling something in them so that they can like see straight, feel straight, like feel their emotions correctly. They're a little less confused about things. I'm literally untangling their energy. And then I had it in my hands and I buried it. And so I was like, wow, I connected with my magic. This is literally what I've known that I've been doing this whole time, but I am conscious of it now. Like, I'm actually helping to heal somebody. And then my body was the thing guiding me, not my mind. So I reconnected with my body. My hands knew exactly what to do, exactly how to untangle her energy. So like, I got two of my biggest checks right there. And then while I was in party mode, I was just hopping around the energetic world, checking in on people, talking with people's inner child. I visited my mother and I chatted with her, and then I invited her inner child out for a talk. And then the next day, my mom texted me and she was just like, hey, no need to respond or anything, but I was thinking about you. I got a really strong feeling about you, and I just can't stop thinking about you. I hope you're having a great trip. So I was like, how is that not magic? How cool is that? Um, so like just in the second ceremony alone, like I checked off some of my biggest intentions. Like the biggest thing that gives me despair and sadness and dissociation. Yeah. Yeah. How cool is that? There wasn't any fear involved in it. In fact, it felt like it was safe to play. One of the other things about me is that I grew up in a really repressed home. So I was always told, sit still, like, um, none of this, none of that. So the mere fact that with the music, I started feeling like I could dance and unleash my primal self. Also, I've been told to be proper because I'm a lady. So like the mere fact that I felt comfortable enough to let that primal side of me out to play and that I wouldn't be judged. Um, like I would never do that if I didn't feel safe. Yeah. Like pure primal energy, the exact essence of me, completely safe to come out without restriction. Yeah. I didn't feel like I was gonna be annoying. I didn't feel like anybody would be like, you're a little too much, calm down. Like I just felt like I got to be me. Yeah.